Firstly, we're going to start with the filth. And to be honest, the filth is very weak. I think any person could see that. So, the problem with the filth is it looks like there is something there. From the side view, it looks like he's carrying something on him. But the protruding is from how bony his limbs are. You can tell that whenever you see the back. You can tell it kind of looks like mittens kind of like gripping where the butt cheeks would be. So it's really disappointing because you see this from the front and you see from the side, and you're kind of thinking oh my god. But then you get back here and there's no meat. The curvature and the protrusion are both fake. This is a fake Gyatt, and that's repulsive. So the filth is getting a 1 out of 10. Next, we're working with the stray here, and the stray has a butt. The stray definitely has a Gyatt, but what level? I'm gonna have to say pretty low here. So we can see from the side view, it's a little bit tough because his forearms are blocking it, but we can see from the side it does actually bounce back a little bit, but it's really not that much. But you have to respect humble beginnings. Maybe we caught him at a bad time in his life. Maybe he's building up to that point, and it kind of looks like he has like a bit of metal back there. And normally I would take implants and stuff like that as dishonest, but considering the state that his body is in, him getting a metal implant on his butt shows how much respect he has for his Gyatt, and that's the type of respect that an up-and-coming Gyatt monster has. So I think we can expect great things from this guy in about 1 or 2 years. I think he's going to be running some squats. He's going to maybe be doing some hip thrust. He's going to be building up down there. And honestly, just because of the potential, I'm going to say 4 out of 10. What would probably normally be like a 2 out of 10. Because he does have some meat back there. But it's really not much. But I see hope in this guy. I see a lot of hope. And hope is something that's hard to come across. So we're gonna give him a 4 out of 10. Next up, we have the schism here, and oh my god, this is an upgrade. This is a definite upgrade from the filth and the stray. So let's break this Gyatt down. So we already see a lot more protrusion on him. He's got a bit of a wagon back there, but he's not carrying a full cart. You know what I'm saying? So the ass crease does so much for it. The ass crease makes it so much more pronounced from a back view. It doesn't really do much from the side. But, oh my god, that is beautiful. There's so much tender meat back there. He is really carrying something special on him. It's far from the best. We can all agree on that. It is far from the best. But that curvature, that protrusion, the ass crease, oh my god. It is definitely something else. That is above average right there. I am giving this Gyatt, I think this is a 7 out of 10 Gyatt. Oh my, that's beautiful. A 7 out of 10 for the schism. Alright, moving on to the soldier. And before I say anything, knowing these guys are an augmented version of the strays, I think the metal implant message here is going to be completely lost. And yeah, that's about what I was expecting. So the dedicated message is not here because he could have spent his metal enhancing his Gyatt, which I feel bad even using that word looking at this, but he used scrap metal to build himself a new leg, get a new arm, like even like a face chain. Like, what are you doing? You can't see out of that, you fucking idiot. But like, knowing what the stray could have been, like seeing this, what he grows up to be, it's the same vibe as like whenever you see like someone that you used to know in high school as a young adult, like as a crack addict, and it's just like, oh man, I used to know her in high school. She was really cool. She was kind of cute too. I wish she was successful because I hate seeing her like a crack addict. because, well, I mean, I can't relate though, because I have a family of 4 at age 27. I mean, I'm fucking rich. I'm a neurosurgeon. I mean, my wife is a dermatologist. All of our kids get straight A's. I mean, like, I don't know what to say. Like, we're fucking rich, but she's not. She's a crack addict. But there's something beautiful about being a crack addict. It's like a freedom that no one else has. And you know what? If she's happy, then I'm happy. I'm happy for her. I think that's something that everyone would agree on. That 2 out of 10 for the soldier. All right, now we got the insurrectionist, the Sisyphean insurrectionist, and let's see what he's packing. Oh my god! Oh man, that is that's beautiful. Wow, I don't even have to explain this one, do I? I hope not. Now, the protrusion, it's definitely a little weak, but wow. Look at those glistening cheeks. You can see it spread across like one canyon, one peak to another, across a canyon, across a valley, the mountain range. That is what this guy has. An absolute mountain range riverbed yacht. This is a level 10 at minimum. This is a level 10 yacht, and this is a easy 10 out of 10 with so much meat. If I slapped his right cheek, his left would be jiggling for another 10 minutes. It's like whenever you spin a fidget spinner and you stop spinning and you just watch it and it spins for like another 60 seconds. Like, I just slap his ass. It's still flinging. It's still going. Wow. Oh my god. He's missing so much of his body, but he has kept his ass clean, and that's next level respect. Definite 10 out of 10. Gyatt for the Sisyphean insurrectionist. Next, we have the ferryman, and just look at his legs, look at his fingers. You already know there's gonna be nothing there, and yeah, nothing at all. Now, this is just it's saddening, really. It really is saddening, and correct me if I'm wrong, but ferrymen are so ashamed. They were so ashamed of their skin that they tore it all off. So that's essentially saying that these guys rejected their yachts. So we don't know if they had cake or not, but regardless, what they had is better than this. And they threw away that gift just because of selfish self-interpretation. Low ego caused them to hate their skin because they said it kept them from becoming angels. I don't know if this is all right. I think this is right, but if it's not, then correct me. But this is gonna be like a 0 out of 10. I have to make this a 0, just because not only do they have no Gyatt, but they rejected the way of the Gyatt. So, I mean, I'm just sad. I'm really just disappointed here. I'm happy he has the veil over his face, because I would be a lot more ashamed of him right now if I had to make eye contact. So, yeah, ferryman, I'd say I'm sorry, but I don't feel bad. I'm sorry, man. That's a 0 out of 10 for the ferryman. Alright, next we're looking at a stalker here. And if you're wondering why he's segregated from the others, it's because even when standing still, these things are loud as fuck. So, yeah. And I also turned my sound effects off, just because otherwise this guy would be beeping like a loud ass truck. To the Gyatt. Holy fuck, they're stoned. Really, I want to cry. Like I'm near tears. What the Gyatt? actual stick. Now, it's not as bad as the ferryman because he has skin. We see that along his arms. But, oh, oh my lord, what went wrong, man? Clear, and like, I wouldn't be as mad if he had smaller arms from carrying around this, like, sand canister. So, like, I thought he might have been, like, a heavy arm day guy. Maybe he just skipped out on leg day. He wasn't focused on his sides. But no, he's clearly doing something wrong because this guy should be getting forearm gains and he's getting nothing. And as a result, he's getting no time to spend on that yacht. So, oh yeah, 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10 for the stalker. I'm sorry, man, but you gotta change something. 1 out of 10 for the stalker. Alright, lastly, we're gonna be checking out the Gyatt of the corpse of King Minos. And right off the bat, this is kind of a tough angle because we can't see it in the light. But oh my god, look at that curvature. Look at that beauty of beauty. Oh, and you can tell right there from that indent that this thing has a crease. This thing is curvy. And he's kind of backing it up on me though. He kind of want me. Yeah, not a ton. Oh, not a ton to say here. He's carrying a fucking school bus back there. He's carrying 2 field trips back there. So I think we can leave this at a solid 11 out of 10. This is the Gyatt of all Gyatts in terms of Husk kind. So yeah, by Gyatt, this is yeah, beautiful King Minos. Beautiful King Minos. Even when a corpse, you have a Gyatt. And that's gonna be it for the Ultra Kill Husk Gyatt analysis and ranking. I'll have here displayed all of the Gyatt scores and all of them ranked in order from top to worst. So yeah, that sums up the Husk Gyatt ranking. And the machines are next. And the machines are machines. So they're robots. They're made of metal. So they probably won't have very good Gyatts. But we'll see. Maybe there's some sleeper robo Gyatts. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it compares to the Husk. And then yeah, that's about all I have. I hope you enjoyed. I have to go poop now because I haven't had water for the past like 3 hours, and I just got water back, so I can go poop and actually flush it